Can we have an honest conversation for a second? Because somewhere along the way, somebody sold you the idea that to be more attractive, you needed to be different. Smaller, louder, more like her, less like you. And you've been carrying that idea around like it's true when it is absolutely fundamentally not. The most attractive version of you is not a different version of you. She is the most expressed version of you, the most taken care of, the most intentional, the most confident. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to get to her without losing a single piece of who you already are. Let's talk about it. First, understand what attractiveness actually is because you've been defining it wrong. Attractiveness is not a look. It is not a body type. It is not a skin tone or a hair texture or a face shape. Those are features, and features are the least interesting part of what makes a person attractive. Real attractiveness, the kind that makes people turn around, the kind that stays with someone long after you've left the room, is energy. It's presence. It's the feeling a person gives off when they're fully, unapologetically themselves and completely at home in their own skin. Think about the most attractive people you know personally, not celebrities, people in your actual life. What is it about them? I'd be willing to bet it's not that they have perfect features, it's that they have something, a confidence, a warmth, an ease, a way of being in a room that draws people in. That is what we're building today, and none of it requires you to change who you are. It requires you to become more of who you are. Second, take care of your body, not to change it, but to honor it. There is a version of health and self-care that is rooted in punishment, in trying to fix yourself, in never being satisfied with where you are. And that version is exhausting, and it never actually makes you feel more attractive because the goalpost keeps moving. Then there is the version that says, "This body is mine. It shows up for me every single day. It deserves to be nourished, moved, rested, and cared for, not because it needs to be fixed, but because it deserves to be honored. Drink your water. Move your body in ways that feel good, not ways that feel like punishment. Eat food that gives you energy and makes you feel alive. Sleep like rest is sacred, because it is. Moisturize your skin. Take your vitamins. Show up for your physical health consistently and quietly. When you take care of your body from a place of love rather than criticism, it shows. There is a glow that comes from a woman who genuinely takes care of herself, not a woman who is trying to shrink or change or fix, but a woman who is simply, lovingly showing up for the body she already has. That glow is magnetic, and it belongs to you. Third, develop your own sense of style and commit to it. Style is not about trends. It's not about what's popular right now or what looks good on someone else. Style is about knowing who you are and letting your appearance communicate that clearly and consistently. The most attractive women are not always the most fashionable ones. They're the ones whose style feels like a natural extension of their personality. You always know what to expect from them. They have a thing. And whatever their thing is, minimalist, edgy, feminine, eclectic, they wear it with total conviction. And that conviction is what makes it beautiful. Look at what's already in your wardrobe. What do you reach for instinctively? What makes you feel most like yourself when you put it on? That's your style talking. Listen to it. Develop it. Invest in pieces that align with it. And stop buying things that don't. Because wearing clothes that don't feel like you creates a disconnection between your appearance and your energy that people feel even when they can't name it. When you dress like yourself, fully, confidently, consistently, your attractiveness goes up immediately because you stop performing and start presenting. And there is nothing more attractive than a woman who knows exactly who she is. Fourth, work on your confidence from the inside out. I know everybody says work on your confidence, but I want to talk about what that actually means in practice. Because most of us are waiting to feel confident before we act confident, and that is the wrong order. Confidence is not a feeling that arrives and then you act on it. Confidence is built through action, through showing up even when you're uncertain, through doing the thing before you feel ready, through keeping the promises you make to yourself, the small ones especially, until you have evidence that you can trust yourself. Start small. Wake up when your alarm goes off instead of snoozing 3 times. Drink your water, do your skincare, keep your space clean. Exercise even when you don't feel like it. These small acts of self-discipline compound over time into a relationship with yourself that is fundamentally confident. Because confidence is really just self-trust. And self-trust is built through consistent action. Do that work quietly, privately, not for anyone else. And watch how the way you carry yourself changes. Watch how you start to take up space differently. Watch how people respond to you differently. Not because you changed who you are, but because you stopped apologizing for who you are. 5th, cultivate genuine warmth and presence. Here is something that the most attractive people in the world have in common, regardless of their appearance. They make people feel seen. They are present, they listen, they engage, they bring a warmth and an openness to their interactions that makes people want to be near them. And this is so available to you, right now, today. It doesn't require a glow-up or a wardrobe change or a new haircut. It just requires you to be genuinely interested in the people around you, to make eye contact, to smile, not a polite performative smile, but a real one, to listen when someone speaks instead of waiting for your turn to talk. Warmth is wildly attractive. It is one of the most underrated qualities a person can have, and it costs absolutely nothing. A woman who is beautiful and cold is forgettable. A woman who is warm and present is unforgettable. Every single time. Decide to be the woman who makes people feel good, who brings lightness into a room, who engages genuinely and openly. That quality will make you more attractive than any physical change you could ever make. 6th, protect your peace and your energy intentionally. This one is quiet, but it is powerful. The most attractive version of you is not the most stressed version, not the most depleted, not the most overextended and people-pleasing version. She is the version that knows her limits, that says no without guilt, that removes herself from situations and people that drain her, that protects her mental and emotional space the same way she protects her physical health. Consistently, intentionally, and without apology. When your energy is protected and your peace is intact, it shows on your face. It shows in how you move. It shows in your eyes. There is a certain lightness that comes from a woman who is not carrying everyone else's weight, and people are drawn to that lightness in ways they can't always explain. You do not have to be available to everyone. You do not have to carry every burden. You do not have to dim your energy to make other people comfortable. Protect your peace, guard your energy, and let the most rested, most whole, most centered version of yourself show up. Because she is your most attractive version, always. 7th, stop comparing and start committing. This is the one that ties everything together, and it might be the hardest one on this list. You cannot become the most attractive version of yourself while you are busy trying to be an imitation of someone else. It is impossible. Because the energy of comparison, the scrolling, the measuring, the wishing you looked different, that energy actively works against your attractiveness. It creates a disconnection from yourself that shows up in how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you move through a space. The woman you're comparing yourself to, she has her own insecurities, her own version of this same feeling, her own things she wishes were different. Nobody is exempt from that. What you can do, what actually moves the needle, is commit. Commit to your own journey, your own habits, your own style, your own growth. Show up for yourself with the same energy you spend admiring other people, and watch what happens to your own light. Because here's the truth that I need you to carry with you. There is no one on this planet who can be you better than you. Your specific combination of features, personality, energy, humor, warmth, perspective, that combination is singular. It is unrepeatable. And when you stop trying to replicate someone else's version of attractive and start fully inhabiting your own, that is when you become truly, deeply, unforgettably attractive. Here's what I need you to take with you today. The most attractive version of you is not waiting on the other side of a diet or a wardrobe overhaul or a dramatic transformation. She is here, right now. She is the version of you that takes care of herself with love, carries herself with confidence, dresses like herself with conviction, shows up with warmth and presence, protects her peace, and commits fully to her own journey. She doesn't need to be different. She needs to be more intentional, more consistent, more herself. And you already have everything it takes to be her. You always did. Now go be her. If this video touched something in you today, share it with a woman who needs to hear it. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.